Hello, Jennifer Tochi here, coming to you from her bedroom. And I will say that there is a tiger looking at me right now because this is my bedroom window right next to my bed, yes. And it doesn't shut all the way. I have plastic over it, I have stuffing over it, I have any kind of thing over it so the wind doesn't go through. And so I have blankets and stuffed animals shoved there because the wind is the devil today. You might hear it somewhere along the point of this video. And I'm stuck in my bed because my son went from a cold to food poisoning. Yes, he ate some sour cream without noticing the mold on top of it. And my son is allergic to mold also, so that didn't help. So he has taken over the couch as a sick bed. So thank goodness I have a VCR, a DVD player, and my phone in here. Or I'd be very bored. Or sleeping, which is not good in the middle of the day. For me anyway, or I'll be up all night. But now that all through that, I was asked to review this movie by Eric from Hey Internet Eric. I saw his podcast. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I saw his podcast, the Two Bearded Losers, which I'm going to say right now. They're not two bearded losers. I'll say it over and over again. They are two bearded winners because they do great podcasts together. Him and Frenzy. Okay. Now, yes, they did a podcast of this movie, Predator. And I'd mentioned how I had never seen it or any of the sequels. I didn't even know what Predator was. Okay. And I found it at the pawn shop, and he asked me if I would review it and give an honest review. And I will, because that's what I do. I give reviews about what I think of movies. So you don't have to worry, Eric. I am giving an honest review. Yes, Predator, 1987. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, who I will always forget his name because I will always be saying that Apollo guy who runs down the beach in those cute little 80s shorts with Rocky. Yes, Jesse Ventura, who I was glad to see was in this movie because I loved him and Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Running Man. But I admit, I liked him a lot. I liked the movie The Running Man at first because of Richard Dawson, because he was hot. Yeah. Okay, back to this movie. Sonny Landham's in it. Richard Chavez. Bill Duke plays Mac. Shane Black, who plays Hawkins, and Keith David Hall, who plays Predator. Wow. Okay. That messed me up for a minute. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay. And there's General Phillips in this movie, who is played by R.G. Armstrong. Anytime I see him in a movie, just a flash of him, it scares me more than any horror movie I've ever seen, because he just looks so darn mean and scary. The same with the guy from Full Metal Jacket, who was so mean in that movie. Okay. Yes, they are off to an island to rescue hostages. Carl Weather, who plays Dylan, has asked Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team. Sorry, I have tons of markers and pens in front of me. Okay. To rescue hostages from an island. So they bring out their guns, their helicopters and everything to go rescue them. And Dylan comes with them. So off they go to make one-liners and all these great things. And they find green berets that were sent there before them, hanging from trees, skinned. Yes. And Arnold knew one of these men. Okay. And off to the hostage camp they go after they find all these poor people skinned. And well, when they get there, they bring out their big guns. And I'm not making a dirty joke. Excuse me. You know, now I just thought of a dirty joke, but I'm bringing out their big guns. But then, in that part of the movie, my logical brain kind of kicked in on me. I have to say, I watched Star Trek a little too much. And I've been practicing for years to do this Spock eyebrow. I've never been able to do it. But some people I know saying I think too logically because of him. And I thought in this movie, why, when they're going to the camp to rescue hostages, do they blow up the whole darn camp with, like, almost every bullet, everything they have? But I guess they find them all dead. But on the way to the camp, though, with Mac, when I was watching this movie, I don't really write down their names until after I watch the movie. I have Mac as Razor Guy because twice in the movie he's using a razor on his face. I guess he needed to not have that afternoon shadow as he's going to kill predators and people that are keeping hostages. I love when Dylan makes a mistake and slides down on leaves, and he turns to him and says something like, "Don't do that again, or I'll bleed you." So they get there. They get to the hostage camp, blow it up. Everybody there is dead, except one woman. And they learn that Dylan has lied to them, and that they're just there for the information that they can obtain. And so now they have to get out. But slowly, but surely, a predator is coming. A predator that you can't see. He's only a blurry thing that shoots stuff. Has cool lasers that turn into a triangle before they kill you. I love how they slowly see it one by one, and then most of them die. And, of course, once Max razor gets broken, this is another favorite part. His razor breaks, and all of a sudden, he goes a little loopy, I guess is the word, because he starts going after the predator to get him, singing Long Tall Sally, which is the music that came in there with him. A security razor. I love it. Okay. I love the look of the predator when they show him. I think one bad thing, not bad, but I think they show the predator's thermal vision too much. That kind of annoyed me during the movie. And I really wanted to know why he paid so much attention to that scorpion that Mac got off of Dylan and then killed. See, things like that bother me in movies. I don't know why. But that's just me. I'm weird like that, man. Hey, I'm sitting on my bed with a lambda vest on. I'm weird like that, man. Yeah, so I liked this movie. I've just said what parts I didn't like about it, but I don't think any movie, well, besides Revenge of the Nerds, is a perfect movie. And I'll admit, even Revenge of the Nerds isn't perfect. But if I start talking about it, I'll go on and on. So thank you, Eric, for letting me know about this movie. And for asking me to do a review on it. And I hope everyone has a nice day. Goodbye.